If you are watching this video, chances are you want someone back. You miss them. You think about them. You are wondering whether they will text, call, or come back. I know that place very well because I lived there for years. But today I want to share something that completely changed the way I see love, manifestation, and myself. Here are a few principles that emerged from my experiences. Number one, I believed another person could complete what only I could build. My first marriage wasn't built on love. It was built on the belief that marriage was the path available to me. Later, relationships became opportunities to finally feel chosen, safe, or enough. But many women do this in different ways. The specific differ, but the underlying hope is the same. If this relationship works, then I will finally feel whole. No relationship can become the foundation of your identity. It can enrich your life, but it cannot become your life. Number two, I confused love with being needed. At 25 years old, I believed I could rescue someone from depression. And many women become caretakers because caring feels like love. But caring for someone and carrying someone are not the same thing. A healthy relationship allows two people to support each other without making one person responsible for the other's healing. Principle number three, I measured my worth by another person's attention. When someone was emotionally unavailable, my mind naturally searched for a reason. I worked on my appearance, I tried harder, and looked for ways to become enough. The principle is not that beauty does not matter or that attraction isn't part of relationships. It is that another person's attention is not a reliable measure of your worth. Principle number four, I abandoned myself to avoid losing someone else. I had to keep my mouth shut in exchange for what I considered love. When we silence our values and boundaries or needs because we are afraid the relationship will end, we gradually lose ourselves. And the first person you must never abandon is yourself. Principle number five, longing became my identity. I spent years, probably more than a decade, waiting, hoping, imagining, and longing. I realized I had built an identity around longing instead of living. Principle number six, peace cannot depend on another person's choices. One of the deepest insights of my life is this: my peace cannot rise and fall with someone else's attention. It means your emotional stability cannot rest entirely on another person's behavior. Principle number seven, healing means becoming the source of what I kept seeking. Instead of seeking validation from another person, security from another person, peace from another person, identity from another person, I began cultivating these qualities within myself. Now, that does not mean we do not receive love from others. It means we stop expecting another person to create our identity. Now, my story can be summarized through three identities. The waiting woman. I believed someone else's choice determined my future. The wounded woman. I searched for my worth in places that could not consistently give it. And the sovereign woman. I chose to build a life so full of purpose, peace, integrity, that love becomes an addition to my life, not the foundation of it. Now, these were my patterns that I've experienced. They shaped how I saw myself, and healing meant learning a different way to live. So instead of asking, how do I make someone choose me? I say, how do I become a woman who no longer abandons herself while waiting to be chosen? And now I build my destiny instead of building my emotional life around someone else's decisions. Everything changed when I stopped asking, how do I manifest them? And started asking, who am I becoming while I wait? Now that single question changed the direction of my life. I realized that I had spent years trying to change another person's heart while neglecting my own. I had built my identity around being chosen instead of around becoming the woman God created me to be. My emotional state rose and fell with someone else's attention, words, and decisions. My nervous system lived in survival mode constantly, analyzing, worrying, hoping, fearing, and waiting for the next sign that I was loved. I wasn't building my purpose. I was postponing it. I wasn't creating a legacy. I was waiting for permission to live. And as I began healing, I discovered that emotional freedom does not come from someone finally choosing you. It comes from choosing yourself every single day. I learned to protect my mind, guard my heart, build meaningful work, pursue my purpose, and create a life that no longer depends on another person's approval. You see, peace is no longer something I hope another person will give me. It is something I cultivate within myself. My business, my calling to freedom, my health, my faith, and my future are no longer waiting for a relationship to begin. This is what I now believe. The greatest manifestation is not bringing a specific person into your life. It is becoming a woman whose identity is so deeply rooted in truth, purpose, and peace that love becomes a beautiful addition to her life, not the foundation of it. A relationship should add to your life. It should never become your identity. And the woman comes before the relationship. And this is the foundation of this channel. This channel is not about manipulating another person. It is about becoming emotionally free. Together we are going to rebuild identity, heal attachment, build purpose, create peace. And if love comes into your life, it will meet a woman who already knows her worth. Now, if that resonates with you, subscribe and join me. We are going to become women who choose themselves